Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to PES 2019 Become a Legend, the realistic Become a Legend mode with storylines. Now, as we look back on the last couple of matches, if you didn't see the last episode, then go back, have a look. So in the Champions League playoffs, we actually lost the first leg to Dynamo Zagreb. That's not good because we're playing them today. So we need to pick up a victory to stay in the Champions League or to progress. And we got a message from Stevie G, the boss. He's just letting us know that we're starting today's game against Dynamo Zagreb. And he's just letting us know of how important this game is. We need to stay in the Champions League. Stevie G wants to stay in the Champions League. I'm not surprised. We obviously want to as well. It'll be an incredible experience for us to grow as a player and pretty much following the footsteps of Stevie G. That's our goal, really. And we're just having a quick look through my player stats. So there's not any real improvement just yet. I haven't gained any traits or anything like that. Now here's the league table. Hearts are still top, joint top with Celtic. We're in third, just 2 points off. So we're not too far off at the top. Hopefully we can catch up. And we're just letting Stevie G know that we understand how important this game is, and we're not planning to disappoint. This is the competition we want to be in, and we're starting in the midfield. It looks like we're starting in a defensive midfield role, but I'm guessing that Stevie G is gonna let us just pretty much roam free throughout the match, and hopefully we can pick up a victory. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Champions League playoffs. Rangers Football Club currently at 1 goal down to Dynamo Zagreb in the first leg. If you missed it, Dynamo Zagreb, spoiler alert, managed to pick up the victory in the last second, the last kick of the game. It was a defensive error from Rangers. They messed about with it at the back, and then Dynamo Zagreb, they pretty much just grasped the opportunity and have put themselves in a very, very good position as they are at home in this second leg. So Rangers have a lot of work to do. Can they progress to the Champions League group stage, or will they have to settle for the Europa League? So here we go, Dynamo Zagreb on the attack early on. Rangers managing to win the ball back, and here is Joseph bombing forward down the centre of the park. He's got plenty of space, no one's closing him down. He's laid it out wide, and well, I'm not sure if that's a foul. To me that seemed like a decent challenge, but he is going into the book. The referee's not having any of it. Well, let's have another look at this. Okay, he did catch him a bit, but I can't tell whether he got the ball first. But Rangers, with a free kick in a dangerous position, swung into the far post, but headed clear. Rangers picking up possession on the edge of the box. And here they go. And Lafferty manages to bang one into the top bins. Well, he did the same sort of thing in the last match against Hibernin, or Hiberdine. He just picked up the ball, swiveled on a dime, and just banged it into the top corner. Well, what a start for Rangers. They're now level on aggregate. A dream start for Rangers and a nightmare start for Dynamo Zagreb. Dynamo Zagreb did all the hard work in the first leg, but it's pretty much just been all unravelled here. The keeper had absolutely no chance. He was rooted to the spot. Great football from Rangers to work the space, and Lafferty, well, what a finish. So far, Joseph being the player to dribble the most distance. Just 30 minutes in. Interesting stat, that. Rangers on the counter attack once again. It's played out wide, and Lafferty's got some space here, and it's dropped to Joseph, and Joseph goes for the strike, and he's hit the post. Well, What a way that would have been to make a name for yourself in the Champions League playoff. Joseph could have put Rangers in the lead. But unfortunately, the woodwork came between him and pretty much what is a dream. And Joseph with possession again, and that's a fancy back heel there. Kieran Lafferty, Rangers, great football, but they lose possession. Well, Dynamo Zagreb really need to get back into this game. Rangers are all over them. Here's Joseph, a quick 1-2. Joseph creating space for himself, but he's closed down quickly. Very good defending. And I believe that's Candias on the wing. And he looks to whip in the cross to the far post, and Lafferty's there again! And Lafferty with the header at the far post, and Rangers are 2 goals up. Well, absolutely perfect for Rangers. What a start. They're all over Dynamo Zagreb. Dynamo Zagreb are pretty much looking non-existent. I'm not sure what their game plan is. Maybe they wanted to just sit back and try and keep the 1-0 lead, but I mean, now they're losing, so they're going to have to go for it. Otherwise they can kiss Champions League football goodbye. Steven Gerrard will be absolutely delighted with this start from Rangers. Exactly what the doctor ordered. So, Dynamo Zagreb get us back underway. They really need to get themselves back into this game. Well, that's poor. Well, the referee's pulled it back for a free kick. I didn't see what happened there. Let's have a look. Oh, well, it is late. No wonder why I didn't see it. So late that I didn't even see it. And Dynamo Zagreb taking a short free kick. Swinging the ball out wide. Here's Catherine. What a name, Catherine. That's a surname as well. Well, Rangers once again playing about with it at the back. That's very dangerous. If they go ahead and concede, then I think they still should qualify. Hold on. Kieran Lafferty's in again here. He could be on for the hat-trick, and there it is. Kieran Lafferty on fire here tonight. Superb. A hat-trick in the first half. Everything he touches turns to goals. Unbelievable. He did the quick give and go. Managed to skip away from the first challenge. And then just absolutely drilled it into the far corner. The goalkeeper had no chance. Kieran Lafferty in fine form. I believe that's 4 goals in 2 games for him now. Absolutely unreal. Dynamo Zagreb look like they're pretty much out of the Champions League now. They're going to have to settle for Europa League unless they have some sort of Istanbul miracle in the second half, which is not looking likely. So, there we have it, half time. Rangers dominating the game. Dynamo Zagreb haven't even had a shot, and they're at home. That is crazy. Rangers haven't even made that many passes, haven't had the most possession, but when they have had it, they've made it count. 3 goals to 0. And here we go with the second half. I'm sure Stevie G will be absolutely delighted with his men and pretty much just telling the players on the pitch more of the same, lads. As Rangers on the attack again. And it's drilled in, and Kieran Lafferty scored again. 4 goals for Kieran Lafferty. Well, this is unbelievable. 4 goals for Lafferty within, what, 50 minutes? Not even an hour played. And he's banged in 4 goals. Unreal. Rangers came out came out from half-time, and they've absolutely stunned Dynamo Zagreb. I don't think Dynamo Zagreb were prepared for this. Kieran Lafferty, the first time finish in off the post. And here is Dynamo Zagreb again, and Joseph, superb defending, intercepting the play there. It looked quite dangerous for Rangers. And now Rangers can break again. And here is Joseph. He's made up the ground and he's got some space here. Joseph from distance, but it's a fairly comfortable save for Livakovic. Well, Rangers pretty much just going to enjoy their football now. 4 goals up, 4-1 on aggregate, 4 away goals. Well, Dynamo Zagreb, I think they're going to try and get a consolation goal, and they do. It's a brilliant cross to the far post. Well, if they started the game like that, then it could have been a different story. So it's 4-2 on aggregate, but I'm pretty sure that Dynamo Zagreb probably still need 3 or 4 goals. I'm not sure how many it is exactly. The away goals just absolutely confuse me, to be honest. Especially when there's a lot of them, like here tonight. But Dynamo Zagreb grabbing themselves a consolation. Could this be the miracle? Could this be the start of an amazing comeback? So Rangers kicking off the play once again. Now are they going to come shooting out of the blocks again from kickoff? It doesn't quite seem like it. They've lost possession quite cheaply. And Dynamo Zagreb slowly working their way forward. It's good football out here on the wing. And, well, the wing has found some space, but Joseph, once again, he's there to break up the play for Rangers. And now they can break once again. Well, it's a superb display so far from Rangers. And Kieran Lafferty, he's got space once again. Well, it's blocked, and Joseph coming in with a spectacular effort, but couldn't quite get it on target. Kieran Lafferty, I thought maybe he was about to score his 5th goal. And well, if that had gone in from Joseph, that would have probably been goal of the season already. Now Dynamo Zagreb, the goalkeeper, pushing his players forward. Dynamo Zagreb coming forward slowly once again, and Joseph again, he's there breaking up the play. A superb display from him here tonight. Really helping Rangers keep Dynamo Zagreb at bay. They haven't quite been able to keep a clean sheet, but I mean, it's 4 goals to 2 on aggregate. Oh, and that's a good challenge by the centre-back there for Rangers. Was looking quite dangerous, and that's a good ball, but once again the centre-back intercepting the play, and now Rangers can break. Rangers really playing that counter-attacking football, and it's really working for them. Dynamo Zagreb constantly being caught out, and well, what a challenge that was on Kieran Lafferty. Lafferty was asking the question, but the referee said no, nothing doing. Dynamo Zagreb with possession again, slowly trying to get themselves back in this game, trying to control the game. And that's a great takedown from the ball over the top. And that's a superb back heel, and Dynamo Zagreb have pulled back another one. Well, it's 4-3 on aggregate. What a game this is. Completely different to the first leg. The first leg was pretty diabolical, but this match, absolutely lively. Some very good goals as well. A superb finish to drill that across the face and get past the keeper. And well, Jordan Rossiter coming on now for Joseph. Perhaps Stevie G is resting Joseph for the league. Stevie G will be looking for the league title. It's more likely that he'll be able to capture the league title than a Champions League. So, well, Kieran Lafferty once again. He's scored 5. What a game he's having. Unreal. Now, I don't know if these goals in the playoff will count towards the actual Champions League Golden Boot. But if it does, then, well, Kieran Lafferty's going to be right up there. Already got 5. And most teams in the Champions League haven't even played yet. It's only the playoffs. Well, what a performance. Kieran Lafferty on fire. Well, that's just pretty much put the nail in the coffin for Dynamo Zagreb. They were slowly getting themselves back into the match. But now you have to say that Rangers have just shut up shop pretty much. They're still going forward, looking for another goal. Well, it's a bit sloppy at the moment. Rangers looking to take it into the corner, but they lose possession. It's back and forth here. Will we see another chance before the end of the match, before the ref blows his final whistle? No, we won't. So this match is over. It ends 5-3 on aggregate, 5-2 on the night. Kieran Lafferty almost getting himself a double hat-trick. That is superb. An absolute domination from Rangers, but the only downside is that they only had 2 shots conceded on target and they both went in. So, I mean, Rangers goalkeeper, he really needs to fix up. Kieran Lafferty, no surprise there that he's man of the match. We had a pretty decent performance ourselves. 4 interceptions, 2 shots out of 4 on target, 14 passes out of 16 made, so it's not bad. And we're about to move on to the Champions League draw to find out who we have in the draw. Who will we have in our group? Here are the rest of the fixtures. Tottenham Hotspur going through. Stevie G just congratulating the whole team. I think that's a generic text from the boss, just pretty much sent to all his players, congratulating us and hoping that we are all ready for the challenge that lies ahead. And here we go, about to start the Champions League draw. Who will we get in our group?
Representatives from the 32 clubs involved in tonight's group stage draw.
That's right, we have an exciting draw ahead. In addition, we'll also be presenting some very prestigious awards on this stage, culminating in the crowning of both the women's and men's Player of the Year.
Yes, indeed, but more on those awards a little bit later. It's time to get down to business. It's what you're all here for. It's what everyone's waiting for. It's time to begin the UEFA Champions League group stage draw.
So the first team,
Rangers FC.
Rangers. Here we go. So we're drawn into Group C, Rangers Football Club. Who else will be in our group? About to find out.
Manchester City.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, at least it's a challenge, I guess. We wanted to grow as a player. Manchester City will be a tough team.
Real Madrid.
Oh my goodness. You couldn't write it. 2 of the richest teams in the world, Real Madrid, have just won countless, 3 in a row Champions Leagues?
Sporting Club de Portugal.
Even Sporting, they're not a walkover. Well, that's going to be a tough group for us. You could even say that's the group of death. Here are the rest of the groups. Barcelona getting Juventus. Spurs with Schalke. Liverpool getting a fairly easy group. And now we move on to the UEFA Player of the Year Award.
Le meilleur joueur pour la saison 2014-2015 dans les championnats européens, Lionel Messi.
And Lionel Messi winning this year's UEFA Player of the Year Award. Well deserved. The little magician can add another trophy to his collection. And now we move on to the Europa League to find out the groups for the Europa League. So let's have a look. Arsenal getting RB Leipzig. Milan getting a fairly easy group. Chelsea getting Villarreal. And Dynamo Zagreb. So we could have been in that group potentially. We've got some fairly decent teams in here. FC Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Chelsea, Arsenal. A fairly tough competition. AC Milan. Well, interesting. So we can see that Manchester City are currently top of the table in the Premier League, and Real Madrid currently lying in third. But let's move on to the next match, the league match. We're at home against St Johnstone. We'll be looking to pick up 3 points. It's a big game because if we drop points here, then Celtic and Hearts could start pulling away from us, and obviously we don't want that. We want to win the league title. So here we go. Let's see what we can do. Well, I'm not sure what the left back was doing there. Just sort of ran into the ball. But here we go. Rangers just pretty much keeping possession for now. A good turn by Joseph. And while the gameplay is quite slow here, well, that's a bit better. Rangers. Why did I say Celtic? Rangers moving it forward slowly. And here's Joseph working some space for himself, and he's got a yard, and he's gone for goal. And well, that must have been millimetres wide. Superb effort. And well, Joseph just breaking up the play once again. And the free kick's been given to St Johnstone. And it is Ajaria who is being penalised. Well, he's just having a word. The ref's just having a word with him. Well, I'm not too sure about that. Don't really see much wrong with it. But here we go. We pick up possession deep in our own half. And we're driving forward. Linking up with Kieran Lafferty. We see he's got a yard of space, but we couldn't quite thread that ball through. And then we got a bit desperate to win back possession. And the referee just having a word with us. He must understand we're young lads. And maybe the occasion's just getting to our head a bit. We know how important this match is. It could be defining in our season. If we drop points, matches like this at home, you have to win, really. Especially if you're going for the title, and that's a good ball in, but Rangers managed to get clear, and well, they're playing about with it at the back once again. They really need to be careful with that, but they're on the break. Rangers this season really going for counter-attacking football, and Joseph pulls the trigger from the edge of the box, and that's his first league match, his first league goal for Rangers Football Club. That's his first goal for Rangers, actually. And what a finish it is. Stevie G will be proud of that. Lafferty laid it off, and he just bent it round the defender into that bottom corner, and the keeper had no chance. Superb. What a finish. Just look at that. Not sure if he could have got it much closer to the post. And here comes St Johnstone. Looking to reply instantly. Coming down the wing here. Trying to work some space. Joseph just in the middle trying to stand his ground. And well, that's good football from St Johnstone. And they have an equaliser. The instant reply they were looking for. Macmillan. It was great football down the wing. They flicked it into the box. And Macmillan just pulled the trigger and drilled it into the back of the net. It's good football, good patient play. Just that back heel created the space for Macmillan, and he took advantage. It just opened up as he dragged the defender out of position. And it's a superb finish. Rangers, they'll be disappointed. They only just took the lead. Oh, and that's a late challenge, ref. Well, I'm not sure why the ref's only having a word. That's got to be at least a booking. Look at that, stud showing. That's a dangerous tackle. But here we go, we're taking a free kick. Once again, we have the most distance dribbled. Try and swing this in. Oh, that wasn't the greatest free kick, was it? Here we are once again with position in the middle of the park. We just created some space for ourselves there. Turned away from the defender. And now Candias slowly coming forward, chips it out wide to the fullback. Candias once again. We're on the edge here, we've got a bit of space. Oh, and the defender did well to close us down, but we've got a yard once again. But the defender was well positioned to block our shot, and we've created a yard again, and we're going for the strike. We pretty much went for the same finish from the same position, but I guess the goalkeeper learned his lesson. And there we have it. That's half time. Rangers will be disappointed. They put themselves in front. The young Joseph put them in front, and once again only one shot on target for the opposition, and it's ended up in the back of the net. Stevie G may want to think about maybe getting a new goalkeeper, because at the moment I don't know why they even have a goalkeeper on the pitch. He hasn't made a save. Anyways, the second half getting underway. St Johnston looking to make an upset here. He swings the cross in. Good defending by Rangers, and well, St Johnston, I thought I was in for a second. But the only thing with this bit of play is, as the ball came out to the edge of the box here, I went to go and head it. Obviously I aimed away from our goal, but the controls just pretty much took my player and made him just run away from the ball, which obviously I didn't want to do that. So I felt a bit frustrated with that, if I'm honest. But St Johnston now with the throw-in. A fairly slow game. Both teams pretty much just trying to control the midfield. Rangers really doing well to keep their shape. But St Johnston found a yard of space. Just chipped the ball into the hole between the midfield and the defence, and it was a superb effort. The goalkeeper did well. He just chested it down, and then on the volley would have been a spectacular goal. And that's brilliant defending by Rangers, and Joseph can come away with the ball once again. He's got plenty of space. St Johnston really need to close him down when he comes forward like that. He can cause you some problems. And Joseph, oh, that's a brilliant flick. And Candias has some space, but he couldn't quite find the back of the net. It was a good effort, good football once again from Rangers. A superb little flick there to give Candias the space, but he couldn't quite find the top corner. St Johnston coming forward once again, looking dangerous. And there we have it, Joseph again. Been absolutely superb in the last couple of matches. Getting forward, coming back. especially in this match actually. He's been going forward quite a bit. And well, Rangers have lost possession in a silly area, but luckily they win it back. And Joseph just trying to find some space here, but it looks like he's being man-marked by the centre defensive midfielder, and that's a superb ball from Joseph out wide to Candias. And he's drilled in a low cross, and well, I don't know what Lafferty was doing there. Why on earth did he jump over the ball? If he swings his foot at it, it's a goal. And then he's got, what, 7 goals in 3 games. Well, Lafferty, a superb run once again to get in behind the defence, and he's cut back, and Rangers, and they've hit the post, the inside of the post. That's so unlucky for Rangers. Honestly, I thought I was going to be subbed off there when I was playing this match. But we're still on the pitch and we're trying to dictate the play. Create some space. Can't quite create anything really. And here we go once again, picking up possession. Trying to pull the strings. And we've got a yard of space, and we pulled the trigger early on, and I don't think the goalkeeper was expecting it, and St Johnstone are absolutely devastated. And we go into the crowd, our second goal of the game, our second goal for Rangers. And what a goal it is, how important this goal could be at the end of the season. Only time will tell. We took one touch to get out of our feet, and then we just once again curled it round the defender. And the goalkeeper, I just think he didn't have enough time to react. One touch with the left foot and then bang with the right. The goalkeeper didn't see it coming. It whizzed around the defender. And before he knew it, it was in the back of the net. Well, that's a big, big goal for Rangers. And a big, big goal for us. There we have it. The last kick of the game once again. A goal in the last minute, well, a goal with the last kick of the game, but this time it's in favour of Rangers, and they've picked up the 3 points. There is your man of the match, Joseph. Well, what a display he put on tonight. Well, not only tonight, also in the Champions League he was impressive, just improving week in, week out. And well, our goalkeeper actually made a couple of saves in that match after I pretty much had a dig at him. But yeah, we're man of the match, no surprise there. 2 goals, gave away 1 foul, 1 interception. We had 25 passes altogether, that's quite a lot. It's a lot more than anyone else really. We pretty much had the only shots for our team. Well, we have Stevie G messaging us once again, but Celtic picking up the win again, as well as Hearts, which is disappointing. We can't really close the gap on them when they're in this kind of form, so we just got to keep winning and hope that at some point they both drop points. And Stevie G just congratulating us on a brilliant performance, and he's just letting us know that we're becoming a real leader in the locker room already, even though we're at a young age. And well, having that come from Stevie G, a message like that, that's I can't even put it into words. Having your idol tell you that pretty much you're being a leader for his team, that's unreal. It means the world. So we've played 7 games now, is it? Got 2 goals, 1 assist, and in the next match, in the next episode, we will be facing Motherwell. And as you can see, we have actually got the captaincy trait. That's pretty much why Stevie G sent us that message. But next we're going to go for weighted pass, and I'm just fiddling about with the stats here. So with the training, I've put stamina up because I think we need to work on our stamina. I want to improve the dribbling, and here's the transfers, and well, that's a big transfer. Casemiro going to Chelsea, Lacazette leaving Arsenal for PSG, Saul going to Manchester City, Dele Alli moving to Roma, Rafael Varane going to Juventus, Gundogan going to Inter Milan, Manolas to Leverkusen, John Stones returning to Merseyside, but just going to the wrong side of Merseyside, going to Everton. Eric Bailly moving to Besiktas, that's an interesting one. Wanyama going to Napoli, Toprak going to Liverpool. Is it just me, or on PES do Liverpool always seem to buy strange transfers? I mean, Toprak's, it's not that bad, but I've always seen them buy on PES like weird players that you wouldn't really think they'd buy in real life, or they pretty much wouldn't buy in real life. But yeah, I don't know if that's just me, but as we scroll through the transfers, pretty much getting to the point where there's not really anything to take note of. I'm just going through to see if there's anything that maybe catches our eye. But anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, then please do smash that like button. Also hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified every time that I upload. And well, in the next episode we have Motherwell, and then we have Real Madrid. So if you're looking forward to that, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out guys. Invincible.